Good morning. So yesterday we were discussing about the collection letters. So you people are a bit confused with regards to the collection letters. So what I do is I just explain you the setups once again for you people just to understand. So the first setup is first you must have to define the aging period. Only very simple steps. 4 steps are there. Okay. First step is go to aging period definitions. In create and collections, setup aging period definitions. This is the first step. Okay. Here what we do is we just create the buckets here. 30, 25, 50, 17. These are buckets we have created. Okay. First step. Getting to the second step, we must have to create the collection letter sequence. Second step. Where do we create collection letter sequence? In collection letters, setup collection letter sequence. In the second step, what we do is we just create the collection letters. One, first, two, three, four collection letters. Okay, this is second step. Third step is now this collection letter sequence, what we had created here, it should be mapped in the customer posting profile. So where do map? Go to setups in customer posting profile. We can do it from accounts receivable module or credit and collection module, any module. We need to go to the posting profiles, customer posting profiles. Here we are going to map here, enable this collection letter sequence code here. Okay, we are going to enable and also this customer letter sequence. We are going to map this. Okay, I just shown this in another step, but you can do in both. You map this collection letter sequence here and also enable this collection letter. If you not enable, it will not going to calculate. Okay, that's all. These are the four setups we have. Nothing more than that. Only these four setups are there. What are these four setups are? Good morning, Hari. These are the only four setups, and rest I had just shown you the testing. So four setups are define aging period definition, collect collection letter sequence, map this letter sequence in the customer posting profile. This is one step I shown, and then I shown this also another step. Enable this toggle collection letter sequence. These are the four setups. Now we have done the testing. As we don't have the push dated invoices, that is the reason we went to some other company and tried to post the invoices. So in the how do you once you have any post dated invoice, how do you pull the means setup part is over. Now testing. In testing, how do you pull the aging report? Means or how you get the ages? Means how old the invoices are? How do you get to know? We must have to pull one report for it. So to pull that report, we must have to go to create and collections, collection letters, and here you have the aged balances. In collections, you have aged. Just go here and pull the report. You get all the age. Means we don't have any historical data with us, so we have it has captured one amount due. Okay, so this is the system has captured one line here. Okay, now what we do, system has captured this. Just you can understand this amount due is 25,000. If you want, you want to update these lines, means if you want to update these buckets, just go and type the update bucket, update aging. System will update it. Okay, very easy topic. Nothing complication is there. Okay, so just you if you press this update, your system will automatically is going to update. Oh, sorry, new collection letter, right? Not creation. Cancel. Update aging. System will update it. So when we update the system will automatically send the collection letters to the customers if they have crossed these buckets to the concerned customers who have caused this aging period. That's all. Nothing is complicated in it. Okay. Any doubts you can ask me. So if you want, you can just go to and just duplicate in them. Go to credit and collection. In credit and collection letter, create collection letter. You can also create the collection letter and you can also send if you want. Okay, you want to create credit note also if you want, you can create. For payment, you can create different options. You collection letter, all. Just send. Okay, system will generate the collection letter. Okay, system has generated the collection letter. So where do we go and check the collection letter which system has created? Go to collection letter, collect letter. Here review the process of collection letter. Now post this line. System has not generated because there are no aged balances. For 30 days there is there. Okay. But there is no collection letter generated. Aging standard created for okay. Balance means you have some credit like the time would be there for this payment. Okay. That's the reason it has not been generated. So that is the 4 to 5 simple steps. There's nothing to get confused with regard to this. Okay. So let us jump into the new topic in the credit and collection module only. Customer write-off. How do you write off the customer? So to write off means we write off in a daily journal. Setup for this. Okay, first we will try to create one write-off journal. Means you are writing off the customer. Set off bad debts. So first setup is let's go to general ledger module. In general ledger module, journal setup. In journal setup, go to journal names. So here we are going to create one write off journal. New, create here one write off journal. Okay. Write off journal. WOJ. Write off journal. So keep this as daily. Okay. Let it be daily only. Voucher. Let us try to create a new voucher series for this. New. Write off voucher. Write off voucher. Legal entity. This company on the company. So, okay. Save this. Close this. First setup is over. Now second setup. Uh, Financial reasons. So financial reasons, you have to enable some financial reasons for different modules. Okay. Go to general ledger. In general ledger, financial reasons. Okay. So you want to use this reason code for which module? You can use it for all modules. Save it, close it. This is second setup. Basically, if you want you can use it, but basically we use it for asset we don't use. Ledger also you can use if you want. Ledger. So you want if you want to use only for credit and collection module, you keep it for customers. Okay. I'm just telling you for specific for this module only if you want, because bad debts are only for customers, not for vendors. Okay, for assets also it does not apply this bad debts. Okay, just close. Second setup is over. Third setup is customer write-off reason codes. Third, simple, very simple topic. Go to credit and collection module. In credit and collection module, setups we have customer write-off reason codes. Okay. So these are the reason codes we have. If you want, we will create a new reason code for our company. These are shared one actually. Okay. Right of your written, right? Okay, write off. Just map here the account here. Write off account. Bad debts account. So, bad debt expenses. Okay. This is for our company. I mapped. Save this. Close. Fourth setup is also over. Third setup is all over. No, fourth setup. Fourth setup is uh, what do you do? Map. We will map here. Map above in where do you map credit and collection parameters. This is a fourth setup we are doing. Write off journal map here. This is the fourth setup. Okay. Save this. So now fifth setup is write off or balance. Balance in master, customer master. So now we must have to write off the customer balance. So before we write off the customer balance, we must have to check the balance of the customer. So where do we check the balance of the customer? Go to customer. Okay. It's still running. Okay. In customer, go to balance. See, this is the balance you are having. Balance in currency is 25,000. Okay. So you are having some negative balance here. So now we will write off this balance. So how do we write off this balance? Now what happens is, now we are going to write off. So we have created one write off journal. We have mapped the write off journal account, and we are going to post. Go to general ledger module. In general ledger, journal entries. In journal entries, select first one, journal. You can see here the journal number also. New, this is journal number created. You select here write off journal. This accounts receivable write off. Okay. No issues. Write off journal. Okay, then we are made some journal. Okay. Okay, we should keep this as day journal. Okay, because keep this as daily. Oh, sorry. Why I'm disturbing this? Write off journal. Day journal. Now it will accept. I must have to keep this day journal. Now let us check whether it works or not. Designated for accounts receivable write off. This journal is not valid because designated for account receivable write off. Okay. Then we must have to financial reasons, vendor, save. Let us try to refresh it. So this setup is also, sorry, shall I do this? So okay, let us change create and collections, customer reason code. Sometimes it happens actually. Small mistakes will eat away your time in implementation also. System will not allow to move forward. So this is what happening to us. Then we have done this also correct only. Then create collection parameters, collections, right of this map here. Okay, we have not mapped this thing. Got it. So you now mapped this thing. So this is the error which was showing till now. Okay, let us check now. Okay. Let me refresh this. Still it is not accepting. Mm. So let me check this error once. Okay. So I'll get back to you tomorrow. This only testing is there. Only this part is not allowing us. Let me check. I had done all the setups correctly only, but there is some issue is there. If you want, you can write off this journal, daily journal. If you want, you can use and if you want, just I will show you how to write off this. In daily journal, I'm just showing. Journal is different. But it does not work for daily journal. That's the problem. Okay, I'll just show you tomorrow. Okay, it does not work here actually. I must have to do it from that journal only. Okay, so this only testing part is there. I will just check this and update you regarding this only testing. And coming to the next topic is interest note setups. So interest note setups. Here again we have some 6 to 7 setups. So this is nothing but whenever the customer balance is overdue or he need to pay us the amount, we need to calculate the interest on the due amount. So this is nothing but calculation of the interest on the due amount. Okay. So these are all our new modules which has been popped up by the Microsoft Dynamics. First setup for this is setup interest codes. So to set up the interest codes, first we must have to go to the credit and collection module again. In credit and collection module, interest, set up interest codes. So we set up a new interest code here. Means 2% interest. Two percent interest. What is this interest type we have here? Single rate, multiple rate. Let us keep single rate only. Okay. Multiple rate means the slab rate is going to come. Okay. For 2% for this amount, for 5% for the slab rate is going to pop up. But we will go with a single rate only. How much grace period you want to give? Means time allowed after the due date here. Okay. And effective day is today. So this interest notes can be used for both earnings and payments. Means earnings means for customers' income, for payments means vendor expenses. Normally we don't use for the vendors, okay? We only use for the customers. Now, earnings is a payment calendar. We have created one payment calendar. No use to map this payment calendar. Earnings. Earnings means calculate interest means this for every month. I want to calculate interest every month. Okay. Now, ledger posting account. To which ledger we must means we are receiving the interest from the customer. Means it is an interest is an income to us. Okay. So let us map to interest received account. Interest receivable account. Okay. Now, so whenever interest is calculated, it is going to post to this GL account. Okay. Interest range by. If all means what is it? So interest range keep it as none only. Okay. Don't give these criterias. Only keep it as none. So if you mention the range, what happens is it will fill the earnings in currencies. Okay. This column it is going to fill if you select this option. You must have to fill these options. If you fill the range, okay, let us keep none only. Okay, this can't get pop up. So you are giving the monthly interest as 2%. Okay, now this is the first setup we are done. Second setup, credit credit and collection parameters. In credit and collection parameters, go to collection. In collection, go to interest, interest and fees. So manage customer. Let us go here afterwards. Interest calculation means it is asking to calculate interest for open and closed invoices, or open or close, for which you want to calculate the interest. Okay, I will just want to go for the open which has not yet paid, because closed we don't need interest. Means closed means they are paid or bad debts. Okay, we don't need any write off there. Adjusted invoices overdue, invoice date value means interest no date. We keep it as interest no date, means based on interest date it is going to calculate. Minimum number of days to be allowed to waive interest and fees. Minimum number of days to allow waived interest means it's a grace period asking. Means after the due date, how many days interest is not to be charged or calculated. It is asking. So let us keep 0 only. If you want, you can keep 1 basing on the agreement. Okay. Third setup. Third setup is assign interest code to customer posting. So what we do is, for this we will go to credit and collections parameters. In correct parameters, oh not here, customer posting profile you must have to go. What I write in correct only. So here we must have to map the interest code here. Okay, interest code is there, right? Edit, map the 2% interest, and you should enable this interest. Okay, so just save this and also enable interest rates. Yes, just give. That's all. These are only 4 setups. You are done with the setup part. If we get an error, can we get into? Yeah, you can get and check in the Google also. There are many forums are there. They are going to help you in this sorting out this problem. Many of the new joinees will be just searching in the Google and doing their work. You can do absolutely. I can also do it, but it's a waste of time. I will just do R&D at backend, and I will update you the with the answer. Okay. So for this, what we need is, we need some back data check invoices, means some 2 years, 1 year, or 6 months back invoices we need, but our company we don't have the post dated invoices. We have an option to the, but it disturbs our uh, oh god, it will disturb our and also what this thing is that you can change the date here, you can change the date here to pass some here, but our company got uh, like established in 2023, so we can't post so backdated checks. So let us do one thing, we can have the option, let us see, many companies don't have this like setups of this module. Don't, I think this DAT company does not have the setups. Okay, so that's a problem. So let us try to post some other company. USSA also not there. Let's try in USMF. So these are okay, it's there. These are the setups they are done. Okay, 15 days 2%, 1 month 2%, 1 month 3%, like that they are done the setup. Okay, here we can post the invoice. So to calculate the interest rate for any particular customer, what can you do? First you must have to go to accounts receivable accounts receivable, invoices, all free text invoice. Okay, so these are not, just go with a new invoice. Actually we can do this in both ways actually. Okay, it's unnecessary confusing. I'll first tell you in this way. Okay, so what we do is we just select the customer here, some customer, some forest wholesale, let us select. Okay, now what we do, we just let us keep main account as some rent expenses. Okay, quantity 1, unit price is, so okay, let's keep it 1 lakh. This is the amount. Actually, what is the buckets they have? We must have to check their buckets actually. Create and collections, collection letter sequence. So they have buckets. Sorry. Uh, Here you can see the buckets. So it's in weeks. Okay. 30, 60, 90, 80. Okay. So it may sit any of these buckets. Okay. Let us post this. U03. Not required. Credit corrections not required. It's taking a lot of time actually. So okay, it, let it post. So next step let us do is after posting. Now we must have to go to create and collection. In create and collection, here we have some aged balances. Aged balances. We should go here after this posting. Oh God. USMF also error is there. Physical validation component does not exist. Physical period validation. Okay. No issues. So I'm posting some post data check. So next step to do here is we must have to go to aged balances. In aged balances, it should show in the 60 more than 180 days bucket. Which company is this? This company this is a Forest Wholesale. See, Forest Wholesale is there. It is going to update here. This bucket 180 days and above. Okay, operation is completed. The payment has been done. This is the okay. So these are the open transactions which are there with the company. So what we do is we just go on. You can do it. You can open this account and you can do it. Otherwise, go to just aged balances you have here. Otherwise, you can update the aging. You can directly update the aging here. Okay. Otherwise, you have update aging here. So anyway, you can go. Okay. It has been updated. Aging has been updated. Just open and see. This is the aging period definition. They are given to us. Okay. We have updated the aging. So what is this invoice number, customer account number, invoice account US03 2017, right? Invoice is FTI 0022. FTI. This one is the, see here, it got updated here. Not disputed. It is not yet settled. Amount in transaction is 1 lakh, but 7,250. Now what we do is, now let us try to create a interest note for it. So how to see, we have created interest note of 2%, right? So now we will run the interest note. So in create and collection, calculate interest. We can do like this. Otherwise, we can also go from here. Create and collection module. Create and collection module. We have interest. Collapse on interest. Here create interest notes. So it is asking us from date. From date I will just keep it as 2022 Jan 1st till today. Okay. Interest. If you enable this interest, you should always keep this interest in disable mode only. Because if you are going to enable this, system is calculate interest on interest. Interest on interest means checker oddi, boo checker oddi, like that. So we should always keep this in disable mode only. Okay, everyone will get confusion. Enable this option. If you enable the option, it is calculate the interest on interest, interest on interest. Okay, so always keep this in a disable mode only. Okay, now just post it. Okay, it has been posted. Now go on, let us review the interest. Create and collection, review and process the interest notes. Okay, just open this. It's posted, but it should come here. I think it has been stuck somewhere. Let us try to refresh it. You can go from here also. Calculate interest. 20. I kept 22, right? 21. 1. March 22. In December, I will calculate. Okay, now interest has been created. Snapshot has been created. It should get reflected here. Review and process interest notes. Oh, it is not. Oh, it's in PepsiCo. Okay, sorry. Yes, it will show here the name. Okay. See, this is what we had created. It is showing here. Created. Got it? Started in it. So this is what created. It is showing here. Now, what we do is we must have to post this interest note. Unless we post, see, this there is an interest income. It is not going to get added to our account. Okay. So it is in a created status. Okay. Now you can directly post it. So I want to see interest per transaction also. You can see this. Okay. Fee note. Let us open and see. Nothing is there. 1 minute. You have here something. In general, the status is created. Okay. Total is total amount is 2%, right? Here you can see total 42,900 is the interest calculated. Okay, I want to show you this thing. This is a total interest which system has calculated basing on 2%. Okay, interest per transaction line you can see here. FTA 022. FTA 022. This is the invoice for this. Interest is being calculated. Interest tick mark, you can see interest has been calculated. This is the interest amount which system has calculated. Okay. So what we do is we can now interest per transaction line also 1 month 2% posting profile system has calculated. For 6 days system has calculated. You can see also the days. Okay. Now we'll post it. Posting day will be today. Okay. Now let's check the vouchers also. In vouchers. Okay. Okay. The posting day I must have to change it. Post. Let's post on December 2022 first. Okay. 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 Now what we'll do? We'll go and check the vouchers. Okay. Transaction voucher. Debtors account data to interest receivable. Okay. domestic accounts received, account debtor to interest received, means debtors. This is nothing but debtors. Debtors account debtor to interest received or customers interest income. Okay. So this is all about the credit and collections module, and I will show you tomorrow about that. What do you say? Aging snapshots, right? I will show you small. So with this, we are completed our credit and collection module. From tomorrow, let us try to start the tax module, income tax module. It is a pretty huge module. Let us try to do the setups one by one. Okay, there are around 20 setups to be done. So let us do slowly all these setups from tomorrow. Okay, so that's all for today. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Otherwise, you can wind up the call for today. Okay, so that's all for today. Bye.